So I'm going to talk a bit about Ceres as a server. So what is Ceres first of all? If you're from I don't know, outer space, maybe you live under a rock. I don't know. Ceres is a server that is an EU ps4 server. Why do people talk about this server in particular? Now, the reason people talk about it is because over the years it's had a decline in population. People say that we're not as good as other servers, or they take the piss a bit, blah blah blah, etc. etc. The be and all end of it is that the population is dwindled over the years to a level where, the fights aren't as populated, and most of the time there's only one fight in the middle. There's no fights going on at the side. So that is Ceres in a nutshell, and it can drive people absolutely nuts when there's just one fight in the middle and nothing going on elsewhere. Now, granted, I've just literally found a squad with Reno as a leader, and he's pushing bases. Honestly, he's put waypoints down. I mean, honestly, you never ever get that ever in Ceres. It's very rare that you get a squad with a leader that actually puts waypoints down. Now, I've been in open platoons before where the guy in the open platoon is not putting down waypoints, and then you say to the guy, "Hey, bro, what the hell are you doing? Are you trying to lead the platoon, or what? What's the deal here?" And he's like, "Bro, I'm just going for the helmet. I don't even want to lead this platoon. I just want to go for the platoon commander's helmet, whatever it is." And you're like, "Bro, put some waypoints down. Let's get this, show on the road." And he's like, "Bro, like, okay." So he puts a waypoint down. He puts it down at a random base, and then he's like, "Oh, let's go here." And there's no like cohesion because no one comes to it. No one really understands what they're doing. He's probably got 2 or 3 squads in a platoon, and all he wants to do really is farm in the middle. And then every so often he would probably go, "Hey guys, can somebody spawn on my spawn beacon because I'm trying to get the directive?" And you're like, "Bro, why don't we just go to a base? Why don't we actually have good leadership? Why don't you go onto Reddit and ask how to be a good leader? Ask how to command platoons, and then say, right, okay, I'm going to command this platoon, and we're going to try and take the continent for this final alert." Instead of saying to everyone, "Hey, I'm going to be platoon leader, let's start a platoon. Hey, let's go farm in the middle. Let's go farm at TI Alloys. Hey, nice one. Yeah, good job." Yeah, because that's really going to get you commander's helmet. Because then you're going to get commander's helmet, you're going to look good at warp gate while all the new players are there, and that's it. You're going to look good for your mates. But you're going to have no skills in commanding a platoon. Now, granted, I'm going to be serious here. I can't command. I can't command anything. I really suck. But I don't take command and start, just farming in the middle with a platoon of like 4 people, 4 squads or something stupid. I mean, it's really annoying that a lot of people don't push the sides more or don't command squads. I mean, it is what it is because the population. But I always feel like people don't do enough to help the server. Like we've had outfits, like actual outfits, that have just got annoyed and gone off the actual server altogether and just gone and played another game, just based on the fact that all people want to do is farm. Like I think the other day we had I can't remember what was on, what continent was on, but all I remember is I come on and everybody's farming in the middle, and all the bases around it had been took, and they're warp gating us with just one base in the middle that's not been taken, and that has 90% of NC in it, trying to farm this base, and it wrecks it for everybody else when you've got warp gate and you're trying to defend a warp gate with like 3 guys against like 20 or 30 people. Now granted, the numbers aren't that big, right, on Ceres. You're not going to get massive numbers. You're not going to get 3 fights going on at once. You're not going to get big Zergs coming with like 300 people or whatever it is. I mean, I don't know, I've never played PC, but I'm guessing they have Zergs of like 100 people, probably maybe at one time. But we literally have 100 people on the server, like, at one time. That's a, I mean, we have, I think the server has about 270, people. That's at peak time. It can go up to 300 people if you're lucky. I mean, I think when the pandemic virus first came along, I think that ended up being about 250 to 350 people. That was at peak times, and that was good. Like, that was really good. Like, I'm not gonna lie, there was some good fights going on. But the thing is, people just want to farm in the middle and do directives and not care too much about the map. I mean, it is what it is. But as a new player, it breaks the new player experience because people don't feel the need to push bases, and it's an attacking and defending game. So it's really hard. I mean, the numbers aren't there most of the time. But then along with that, you've got like OG players, people that are like that have been around for years, and I don't know if they've got fed up of commanding a squad, or they can't command a squad, but they just want to farm in the middle and get their directives done. And it's like, bruh, like, what the hell? Like, you're trying to push a base and you've only got 4 guys pushing the base. No one else wants to push. So you end up in the middle. It is what it is. But yeah, that's my general take on Ceres. I want to try and make Ceres more busier. But the thing is, it's really hard because outfits, like our outfit, if we're not on, and Warg outfit is never on, there's never much going on. Like, I mean, there's nothing going on. I mean, this guy he's all alone pushing bases. It's quite sad, really, to see one guy doing all the work. And the thing is, new players come into Planetside and they don't understand. There's no defense on attacking and defending bases. There's no like strategy involved. They don't understand any strategy at all. They just go to the middle and farm. And the new players get bored of that pretty easily. And there's no outfit cohesion, there's no joint ops going on, because some outfits end up going off. And I mean, I wish Ceres had more population. I mean, all you need is someone like PewDiePie to say, oh, I went to Ceres once. And mention it in his video. And you'll get a full server in like half a day. Because he's got like, how many millions of followers has he got? I mean, honestly. But yeah. I mean, I think he went on to War Thunder, I think, and played the Swedish Air Force for like nigh on like 20 minutes in a video or something. And everybody went nuts. I mean, all you need is that one guy to do that. But yeah. So anyway, this is my take on Ceres. I hope Ceres gets busier, but I don't see it getting busier. People are struggling with the low numbers. And it really affects outfits hard. Outfits that are putting in work most of the time. They feel like they're fighting a losing battle. So yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't know what to do. You try and encourage new players to stay on the server. You encourage just one guy to stay on the server and, just try and help with the population. Because if that one guy stays on the server, he might have friends that join. And before you know it, you've got 50 people on the server. But, I mean, they end up going off in the end because all people want to do is farm. So we'll see. Alright, anyway. Yep, that's my take on Ceres. See you later.